give you my heart.
As a god. And the reason why I say sex become a god, because the only thing you think about in life is just doing it. It's more to life than sex, because sex is just a desire. If you let sex become more than desire, you make sex become a god. Look at the marriage now in our society. Sex is controlled by marriages. People get married just for the three-letter word, sex. So sex become a god, and people worship sex as an entity in their life. Your marriage is based on sex. You love this man because of sex. You love this woman because of sex. Sex should not be your ultimate desire to get married. Why are you getting married? Let me ask a question. Why are you getting married? Are you getting married for sex, or are you getting married for love? Because if you get married for love, love will last more longer than sex. Sex is the reason why you get married. And guess what? Sex should not be the reason why you get married, because if sex is the reason why you get married, sex become a god in your life. And if sex become a god in your life, your marriage not gonna last long, because sex that put y'all together, and sex become a sorcery. Sex become an entity. Sex become your witchcraft in your life. My friend, be very careful how people hook you to sex. You marrying this man because of sex. You are hooked up because of sex. Sex become your god. And the reason why I say sex become your god is the only thing you think about is sex. You go to bed, you think about sex. You wake up in the morning, you think about sex. You go to your job, you think about sex. You can't wait to get home, you think about sex. Sex become your god. And it's amazing. And this part two, because I got a part one out there, that why sex is a god. Why sex is a god? Because people worship sex. You purchase a whore because you want her sex. You watch pornography because you enjoy sex. You go to church to fascinate on those ushers because they're wearing their tight dresses because of sex. Your whole world is operating and designed just for sex. It's more to life. Hear me out now. It's more to life than sex. Sex was my god. But I found out it's more to life than sex. Sex gonna make you go to hell, because the only thing you think about is sex. You worship sex. You can't even live without sex. You're on your fifth husband. You're on your sixth wife because of sex, because you're looking for the ultimate sex. You with this man because he can make your G-spot, G-spot great. He can turn you on and you feel so good. It's like taking drugs. So you let this man, sex become your god. You are addicted to sex. And sex become an entity in your life, because sex is more than desire. It become your god to set you on fire. My friend, take it from me. I was addicted to sex. And I told sex, you're not going to drive me crazy. You're not going to put me into hell. People in church are on their way to hell because here you are, a single person, and you are supposed to be saved, but you're saved and you're in church, but you're having sex being single. Sex become your god. You dress to turn men on to have sex with them. You wear the leggings, you wear the booty shorts to have sex. You let sex drive you crazy. Yes, you got a job. Hey, you are a saint of God. You got a job at the Hooters, whatever call it. Here you are married. You are a pole dancer. Here you are married, and you're letting pornography become your obstacle or make you fall back in sin. Here you are married, and your part-time job, you are a escort. You are a whore. Look at the Bible. Look at the Bible. Look at Proverbs, the 7th chapter. This woman was a wife, and when her husband got a town, she was a whore. So why sex is a God in your life? Because you can't live without sex. You are on your way. You got a disease, STD, because of sex. You are demon possessed because of sex. Your pastor is screwing you because he knows that you are available to sex. Hey, your pastor is married, and you having sex with your pastor, and your pastor is married. Hey, go to God. Why? Because sex is your God. You worship sex. You can't live without sex. You get mad because of sex. Hey, glory to God. You selling your body because of sex. You pay your mortgage because of sex. You driving a Tesla. You driving a Mercedes-Benz, living a big home because of sex. Because sex is your God. And you're hiding behind the name of Jesus Christ. Sex is your God, young lady. Excuse me, sir. Sex is your God because you're cheating on your spouse, because you're worshiping two masters. You're worshiping sex, and you worship. Come on, you're addicted to sex. Your addiction is it's more than addiction. It's a worship. You worship sex. And I'm telling you, it's time to change your behavior, because your behavior gonna let you go to hell. Because you worshiping sex. Sex should not be a God. Sex is a desire. But you turn the desire into a fire. Now you can't live without sex.